And
Um,
Benny Hinn.
uh,
Benny
the
Hinn
only
just cracks me up.
the only thing I'll say about Joel Osteen is
Oh,
um,
he's a piece of crap. Yeah.
I do like the fact that
Um,
he doesn't draw.
I don't.
I hold on, Rocco. I do like the fact that he doesn't draw a salary because he doesn't earn it.
No, but he sure
Sure.
does get the
Through
emails.
fundraising, yes, they do. Actually, I know there's pretty well.
No,
I knew.
he gets it through his book sales.
Yeah.
That's
And
he
Yeah,
gets
not,
his
well,
not
money.
just
or
that.
his group homes that he probably, rents a home and puts a bunch of kids in there, and they abuse them and force religion down their throat and
Well, I don't
openly
know anything about
medicate
that.
them,
So.
and that's happening all the time.
Yeah.
Kenneth
They
Copeland,
live through their
I mean,
corporation.
Well,
Satan.
I have no proof of that, so I'm not going to speak on it. So
Yeah.
Oh, I have plenty of proof.
yeah.
I got shut down on a phone conversation the other day because they asked me what helped me while I was there. I said all you did was fail me, and they got real angry.
I don't think you have been young enough to be in a Joel Olstein house.
I'm not talking about a Joel. No, I'm talking about these preachers that, bro. It's called a preacher in a Cadillac, basically.
No, I thought you were talking about Joel. We were talking about Joel Olstein.
Yeah, well, he could be a preacher in a Cadillac, and you just don't even know it.
Yeah,
I mean,
he doesn't take a salary, and I wish more of them were like that. But
He
he
doesn't
just
have
makes
to.
so
He lives
much
through the
money on.
corporation. You
Well, no,
incorporate.
he makes so
Yeah,
much money on his
all the
books.
money
It's
goes
crazy.
into the bank account, and
Yeah,
he just
but
No,
drops
they
them
have
still,
stuff
it
called
pays his
Cash
bills.
for Kids. Okay, so I mentioned that whole app, Cash for Kids, and how those judges had to resign and everything. The system is just completely corrupt all the way around. You can't trust the system at all. At all. At all.
Yeah, well, it's
CPS
all
is
going to come
a.
to a head soon.
I'm sorry.
I said it's all going to come to a head soon.
Oh, I know it is. And Ryan Garcia said it. He said, God's coming back.
Yep.
And he's going to turn the world around and make it a reset. My internet, a lot of stuff has been going on.
Yeah, Gonzo, you're talking about Kenneth Copeland. He owns 2 jets.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
he's the worst.
Drinking
He
blood,
looks evil.
possessed. Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Did you
he's
see that segment when he started speaking in tongues? I just
Oh,
read
God. And he heals people, and it's like,
well, I have no problem with speaking in tongues, but
No, that wasn't real.
if it's real,
No.
yeah, Ryan does it. Well, he did it when he was.
But when I do it, it's always and quiet, not
Yeah,
around
but didn't
people.
Jesus say if there was anyone speaking in tongues, let there be someone there to translate?
If you're in public, yeah. But he also said when you pray,
Yeah,
pray
praying's
alone.
a whole different ball game.
Well, you're praying in tongues.
But you don't
That's what
break
I
out
do.
on stage like he does, or like he did,
Yeah,
interrupting another
no.
speaker.
No, if it's done in a church, there needs to be an interpreter. I was an interpreter one time and didn't even know I was interpreting it.
Michael Moody, you cannot be coming in the chat over at my chat, man,
Hey, Michael.
and starting problems with people in my chat. I won't tolerate it. I will boot you. I'm not Jacob. I'm not going to allow you to just sit there. I have a lot of problems, okay? A lot of stuff is going on. People are picking at me. Somebody got on there gratefully and stood up for me, who's standing up for me, and who, was real. And basically let it be known, what time it was. Leave the guy alone. That's it. That's all I ask. Leave the guy alone. And now I have not had nothing. All sweet people. But Mike Moody came in yesterday, and oh my God, he whaled my chat. He went at Payday's mom. I And I had
Michael Moody gets a little
I had
wild sometimes.
people coming in my chat saying, "Where is?" And it's sad to say it, but where's my
Mild-mannered
cow?
Michael?
Where's my
Nah.
cow? Is what they were saying. He really pissed a bunch of people off.
Nah, Michael's a sweetie.
No. You don't understand.
Michael's got a
very
Michael-
angry with me.
I'm gonna
Very
say,
angry with me.
Well, that's between
Michael's
you and
Michael's
him.
got
I
a
think he's
Jekyll
a
and
nice
Hyde
guy.
side to him. Michael's definitely got a Jekyll and Hyde side. He said some wild things to me before too. Michael's got. He's passionate about everything he says.
Yeah,
I'll give him that much.
Well, hey, I can relate.
very. But it was when I opened my chat. I did a live earlier, and all of a sudden, I did what you told me to do. Let everybody out. You know what I mean? I laughed. Somebody said something about an altar. I didn't even get really upset. I just laughed, dude. I just laughed. I was like, and then
Can't
the
take
child's
anything on
mom
seriously.
thing, dirtbags.
We have a question in the chat for Rocco from Gaydar Gary.
I'm
Is
not sure
Rocco
who it is.
is Rocco ever going to collaborate with Lil Payday?
I'm assuming that's a negative.
Am I gonna do what?
Collaborate with Little Payday.
Yo, listen, I'm going to say it again. All right. I don't
Gonzo.
want anything to do with minor children. I don't want anything to do with minors.
And we have a request from Gonzo. Jimmy Rizzo, if
Yeah.
you're out there, come on in.
That's it. I don't want anything to do with minor children. I learned my lesson there.
Almost
People
7
seem to keep on wanting to bring it up and bring it up and bring it up. Wait till I go to fight camp.
So
That's
let's
all.
not
Wait
bring
till
it
I go
up.
to fight camp. 2 years.
almost
2 years.
Exactly 7
2
months
years.
ago today, Rocco. There was a
What?
video almost 7 months ago today. Exactly. There was a video that me and you were doing, and Jimmy Rizzo came on, and you fucking roasted him for 15 minutes. And
Well, man, I was very angry, and you know what?
no, it was good. No, it was fun banter. No, it was great.
Yeah,
It
but I
wasn't-
don't
it
like
wasn't
the
you.
banter like that. I think
Oh, no. It was
makes me
it was
look
fun.
stupid. It makes me look stupid. I'm trying to brand warrior of Christ. I'm becoming a boxer. God told me in a dream, prophetically, no lie. He said to me, it is the good versus the evil. And that is it, plain and simple. I see through the eyes. I have popped that third eye real quick. And I went through a nervous breakdown is what was going on with me. That's why I was acting crazy the way I was. That's why I was switching in and out of altars. That's why I was doing what I was doing. They were trying to literally send me to like a really bad place, but it wasn't helping with people threatening me. And, rather than saying, you know what, pick the phone up and really call 911, because at that point I needed 911. The other day I did not need 911.
No, what I was
a
talking
drill.
about was a whole different situation. You were Jimmy came in talking smack.
Oh yeah. I was.
You guys were kind of laughing and going back and forth. It wasn't.
Yeah,
it
and then
wasn't
he
like-
said something slick, and
Yeah, and
He's
then you came back and
hilarious,
were like,
yeah.
"Listen, old man."
yeah.
But yeah, that was about 7 months. But no, you weren't being angry with him or anything like that.
Jimmy's
It
a
was just
character.
fun banter. Like Bossman's a spiritual guy, and I think Jimmy Rizzo came in, and Bossman, like, without missing a beat, he's like, "What the fuck do you want, Jimmy Rizzo?" or something like that. He's like, "What the hell do you want?" or something crazy. But it, like,
I was
threw Jimmy off.
told, Jacob, I learned something. I was told by my sensei. He said to me, "I got your back, but don't go picking fights."
Yeah.
Yet. He said, "I will train you." He says, "I know how bad you want to fight." He says, "I see it." He says, "You got a little bit of something in you where, I definitely can do something and try to help you."
You know what the first thing I told you was when me and you started talking about mixed martial arts? I said, when you learn mixed martial arts, you won't go around picking fights with people.
Oh, no. Oh no. I have a funny feeling when I come back 6 months, I'm gonna be scared of myself of somebody to try to, because there's always that like
There's always somebody
flinch.
bigger and
You know
badder.
what I mean? That flinch.
Well, there's always somebody bigger and badder out there than you. Every single time.
Absolutely. I'm not negating that.
No, I'm
but
saying I know that too.
You're
Like, it's hard
easy.
for me to
If
get
it's an
that.
easy, once you learn how to break somebody's arm very easily and quickly, you know what I mean? Once you learn it for a long enough time and it becomes like a second nature. It's just done. It's like, you stare them up and down. That's what I was told at one point when I was in Taekwondo.
Who are you talking? Wait a minute. That last statement was wild. All right, about breaking somebody's arm. So, if you walk up to somebody on the street, the odds of you finding somebody that are trained are probably a little bit more common these days, but not very common. The average
Not
person
very.
it's not
It's
crazy.
more like
But you're not gonna walk up. But you're not gonna walk up to somebody that's trained and just be able to walk up and break their arm. There's
no.
not a set fluid set of movements that leads to broken arm. There's always variables involved. Usually the other person is training what they're doing right there at the time. Like there's so many variables, so you're not just gonna walk up and break anybody's arm. That's a wild thing for a sensei to say to somebody.
Rocko, we have another question in the chat for you. Does Rocko think he could beat Butterbean in his prime?
Butterbean, the boxer?
Yeah, I guess.
Look. I'm just gonna go put hard work and effort, and I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. That's it. I got it in my head. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. And then when I do make it, and people want to know me and want to talk to me and all that good fucking garbage, and I really don't care about the fucking. I don't want that. I don't even want attention like that. But I know what it brings. Somebody who's training to become a boxer, bringing a name out, or, mixed martial arts or whatever it is, you have that name. And once you have that name, you got to really wear that name on your sleeve. So...
Yeah, I think it's a legit question, though. Could you beat Butterbean in his prime?
I couldn't tell you because I don't even know what Butterbean looks like. I'd have to look at him. I'd have to see.
You don't know Butterbean? It's bald guy, big fat dude that wore American flag shorts.
I got out here again.
So one of my friends, I think, and one of his friends fought Butterbean at one point. Some tall guy or something.
He got knocked out.
I don't know. I don't know the whole story. I don't know the whole story.
Butterbean's got like an insane knockout record.
Have you seen him? Have you seen him recently?
Yeah, he doesn't look good.
It's horrible.
Is he going to? He's at DDP.
Yeah.
I bet he gets a lot better than he was.
Yeah. Jacob, do you want to read Vampiro's comments?
Yeah. He says, "Say it to every newbie. It's like having a sleeper for a whip. Let them think you got a 2.3 liter, and actually it's bored out." And then he said, "Jacob got under my skin. I prefer to keep it quiet, to be honest." I don't know how I got under your skin about it. You talk about mixed martial arts in here, man. You're more than welcome to. I just like fucking with you every once in a while. It's a good time for me. No, he couldn't. None of us here could. Oh,
I don't know.
Butterbean? Oh, yeah, no.
I think Vampiro's, with all his underground hopscotch.
Well, you
skills,
never
he
can
might
say
be able
never,
to.
I mean...
Oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't. Nor would I ever even put on a pair of boxing gloves in front of Butterbean. At no matter what age he was at.
Yeah, but you don't have the hopscotch knowledge that Vampiro's has.
Yeah. Even Vampiro said he couldn't.
Oh, tomorrow's Rolly and
I think you're talking about at the prime.
Pitbull.
Rolly and Pitbull.
Yeah, tomorrow. He even bought a chain of a pit bull with the face of Pitbull on it.
It's 305.
Yo, man, I don't know though. He's kind of a little. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I think Pitbull is really like geared towards, like tomorrow. It's tomorrow the 30th.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's
Vampiros.
tomorrow night on I think Prime. So Rolly's getting paid really good on this fight. He's getting paid. So is Pitbull, regardless.
I'll be right back.
To me, it's not about winning. And if I lose, I'm going to lose one. If I win, I'm going to win one. It's how you do it. It's how long you last. It's stamina. It's all of the above.
Hop in, Vampiros. You can contribute to this conversation.
My bad. Sorry, I'm back.
No problem.
Ooh. Butterbean is a human bowling ball, and everyone else are just the bowling pins. Fair enough. For Gonzo. Eating, doing laundry, maybe in a bit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. I also didn't expect to be on for 5 hours.
Oh, we got another 5 to go.
I put Rocko. He said I put Rocko over how he checked Granny the other day. Oh, dude, he definitely beat Granny in the flex off. This is the second flex off that Granny's lost in a row. The first one he lost to Michael Pena, and then this one he lost to Rocko. And Rocko was way more cut up than Pena or fucking Granny.
Well, that's what I continue to do.
That's good, man.
And small meals, and eventually work myself into
more
some
calories. If you're gonna work out a lot, make sure you're doing more calories.
Yeah.
You don't need small meals. You need to eat if you're
Oh, of course.
trying to grow.
And protein powder too.
How much protein do you think you take in a day?
Honestly, I'm gonna discuss that with the guy that I'm gonna be going out to, and get it all set up. You know what I mean? That way I know exactly what to get, what brand, what.
Do you know this guy's real name?
I can't give his real name
I
out.
don't want his real name.
Yeah, I do know
You
his real
know this guy's real name?
Yeah, I do know his real name.
All right, cool.
Yes,
That's all I was wondering.
absolutely. And I spoke to a couple of his other friends. They're nice. They're really nice people. He came in and basically said, Buddy Rowe respected him. And I guess, whatever with me and Little Me, he said, even Little Me said the other day, I laughed. He said, at least we can agree on one thing, save our children, And I was like, yeah, absolutely. It's better to agree on something than nothing, right? You know what I mean? Like, that's it.
If that's the common ground you guys meet on, I'm fair with that.
Hey, it is what it is. In 2 years, if that happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. but I'm not going in
When
there.
did it go to 2 years?
Man.
You guys were doing it in a year or something.
No, I want to give it a 2 year. I want to get myself